Hello and good morning. Welcome to this week's REDSHORT webinar. My name is Nathan and today I'll be discussing QuakNote. As always, you can find information on similar topics at redskyalliance.org. If you have missed any of the previous REDSHORTs, you can find them there as well. QakBot was first observed in 2008. While it was originally a banking Trojan, it has evolved over time to include gaining access, dropping additional malwares, and performing other data stealing, ransomware, and malicious activities across the network. In the past, this has been used to provide remote code execution, steal user passwords, and steal user cookies. QakBot has also been prevalent in campaigns orchestrated by large threat actors. QuakNote is the name of a new QakBot campaign. It was first reported by SciNet researcher Max Malutin on Twitter. Threat actors were experimenting with a new distribution method to replace the former use of malicious macros in Microsoft Office documents after those macros were disabled in July 2022. Researchers at Sophos noticed two different spam campaigns. Each one used email messages as the initial attack vector. Threat actors could send emails containing a malicious link, and traveling to the link would download the malicious notebook to the machine. From this campaign, they noticed only browsers receiving a Windows user agent string would get the notebook download, while other user strings would receive a 404 error. The other method would be to use message thread injections. This is done by using a botnet to inject a malicious email into an already existing email conversation. By hijacking email accounts on already infected machines and using the reply all feature to send an email with the malicious attachment or website link. In the second method, all attachments and the campaign were either called application reject or complaint copy, followed with 5 randomly generated digits and a date in parentheses. Once the victim retrieved the file, they would open it to one of these two screens. From here, each one would have a button for the user to click. Once the user clicked to view the file, a background process would launch, activating the malware. As you can see in the first image, hovering over the Open button references an HTML application named attachment.hta. In all the identified HTA files, most would contain an identical scripting language, with the primary difference being the URLs they would call to retrieve the payload. In the HTA files, the first line would be a long obfuscated string to be decoded by the rest of the program. Ultimately, this would pass the hard-coded URL to a curl call, retrieving a DLL file disguised as a .png or .gif file to the C:\program data folder, then execute it, infecting the machine. In this malware campaign, both delivery methods ask the victim to visit a link or download a file. If you see an email with a link or a file you do not trust or aren't expecting, it's best not to click it. If you happen to download the file and a pop-up occurs warning you about the consequences of continuing, it would be best to contact the sender to ensure that they were the ones that had sent it. That's it for us today, and thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed the material and found it useful. If you have any further questions on the subject, you can contact us via Jim McKee at jmckee@redskyalliance.com. Have a nice day, and we hope to see you again next week.